All right, so let's head over to the official Godot website here. You can find it here, or I'll try to link it in the description or in our class LMS. Click on the download button. Now you can choose from the standard version unless you specifically want to use C#, but we want to just grab the standard version here, which natively uses GDScript, which is perfect for our workflow. So we're going to use this one here and not the .NET one, which says C# support. And while it's downloading, I'm just going to pause the video. All right, so mine was downloaded on my desktop, and what's cool about Godot is it doesn't even need a formal installer, right? It just downloads a zip file, we extract it. So I'm just going to right click this and I'm going to extract all, and I'm just going to move it to, I'm going to extract it where it's located, but then later I'm going to locate and find my programs folder on my hard drive here, and then I could just move the application in here. So I'll just make a folder, just kind of name it Godot 4.63 in my programs directory. And then I'm going to open this up, and then I can select both of these, drag them in, and then we can delete these off the desktop. And then I can right click on this, and I can either just pin this to my start menu, or I can right click and I can just kind of add it to my, we have this, our quick links bar at the bottom here, which I think is off screen right now. But by just double clicking this, you can see that it'll open right up. So you can see just by clicking it, it opened up the application here, and then I can make new projects, and then I can open up Godot. For now, I'm going to close this, and we're going to move on to downloading and installing Cursor. All right, here we are on cursor.com. Now there's two things to note. You can download it for Windows here, but what I'd like you to do is when you go to log in or sign up, I want you to sign up on cursor.com/students, and I want you to apply for the student program, and you're going to need your .edu for that, and that's going to give us a free year of Cursor Pro, which will give us a lot more extensibility when we go to make our application. But for now, I'm just going to jump over here and I'm going to download it for Windows just so you can see how the download and installation process goes. So go ahead and click on download for Windows. All right, now that it's downloaded, go ahead and double click and run your Cursor user setup file. And this is really just like any other one. I'm just going to hit I accept the agreement. I'm going to click next, and I'm just going to run through by clicking next. I'm fine with it registering there. And yeah, I'm just going to let it install. All right, let's take a look at how we can connect Cursor to Godot. So by default, Godot uses its own built-in script editor. We want to route it through Cursor so the AI can see our scripts in context. So make sure that you open up your project manager here. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a quick test project. So in the top menu bar, go ahead and click on Create here. And then for our project name, just go ahead and name it Test Project. And it's fine, the default location being documents is totally cool. The renderer is fine, all that is good. And then go ahead and hit Create. All right, so in the top menu bar, you're going to find Editor. Go ahead and click on that. And then we want to go down to Editor Settings. Now in the left-hand menu, scroll down to the Text Editor section here. And I want you to click on External. Now I want you to check the box up here that says Use External Editor to On. And in the executive path field, I want you to browse and select your newly installed Cursor executable file. All right, now if you don't see anything here, you want to make sure to turn on Advanced Settings. And then in this executable path here, go ahead and click on the search here. And then what we want to do is we want to navigate to our path where Cursor is installed. So I'm going to pause the video and then just go ahead and do that myself. All right, so that's it. You have this really powerful rig assembled. You have a creative vision a lightning fast engine, and an AI-powered engineering assistant to help you, just essentially sitting right next to you. So in our next lesson, we're going to spin up our very first project, and then we're going to prompt Cursor to build a fully functional player controller from scratch, and learn how to debug the code when the AI misses the mark. So get ready to build very fast, faster than you ever thought was possible. I hope you enjoy the class, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.